Uganda is a host to 1.7 million refugees, so which means practically under policy framework, Uganda is leading all other African countries. Hi, Martin here of Just Saying podcast. In this segment, I bring you some of our political news analysis. Kino kiri agabudde wano ne wali gemulireyo mu nkubo mu neighborhood kalo kati gwe omuwuliriza waffe ndowooza nkafunye, our listener and our viewer. Welcome to this segment with Martin of Just Saying. So today, I want to bring you some of the news. In this light, the good one. You know, Uganda has been winning medals in the Commonwealth Games in, I think, Glasgow. And beyond the winning of the gold, Uganda has also won on the African continent. It has won the competition of being the host of the headquarters of the African Union Humanitarian Agency. Kino kitegeeza ki for Uganda and the region? Well, before we go there, Uganda has been in this competition to be the host of the headquarters with four other other three African sisters. That is Kenya in the East African region. That is Equatorial Guinea and Nigeria in the Western Africa. And Uganda made its case. And one of the things that made Uganda, I think, a better candidate is Uganda is a host to 1.7 million refugees. So on the African continent, it is the largest. It is a better host, for lack of a better word, to the largest population of refugees, which means practically under policy framework, Uganda is leading all other African countries, especially those that were in this competition with Uganda, winning the rest with that is 85 point something percent, and the headquarters will be located in Lubowa. Once again, Lubowa is in the news, but this time around I hope it will be for the better. Now, nga sibalwisizaawo kino kitegeeza ki for our country Uganda. For long, I think for those of us who have been following the Ugandan politics, you know that Uganda has a bit of soft power when it comes to security in the region. They always consult with us. We train some of their soldiers, like in the last passing of the soldiers you saw, I think it was soldiers from Central African Republic who were also passed alongside the UPDF soldiers, the cadets. So this adds on to the soft power, but now even on to the larger scope on the African continent in terms of humanitarian aid, emergencies, when there is war, when there is a natural disaster and stuff like that. So this means that Uganda now will see an increased number of expatriates, researchers, consultants from all around Africa and beyond coming into Uganda because of this headquarters. It is one of the first, it is the first of its kind in Uganda. So validated to hosting and co-headquarters any agents of the African Union. But now this becomes the first, which puts Uganda in a very good position when it comes to exercising soft power, in terms of discussing the policies, humanitarian policies and budgets, among others. But also, this headquarters has been allocated a budget of about $86 million, which is going to be funded by the Ugandan government. But upon completion, the member states then will pay Uganda to recoup its investment in this. So there is soft power in terms of strategically. Uganda now goes into a more elevated strategic vantage point when it comes to discussing the humanitarian policies, aid, among others, on the African continent. Economic-wise, we see jobs going to be created, first of all, from creation of building and construction of this, then into the expatriates that will be coming in. So hoteling as an industry, conferences, the MICE and the MICE industry, tourism, transportation, and infrastructure development. So that's an area where we see this, happening, as we shall be from time to time now hosting such conferences facing, humanitarian policy formulation, among other things, and researchers. So this also puts Uganda in the spotlight in a good way for its effort to always hosting the refugees on the African continent. But actually, Uganda has gone a bit even above, because you remember last time how we hosted even the Afghanistan refugees, who were a deal between United States of America and Uganda to host some of the refugees from Afghanistan. So this is good news for Uganda, good for our economy, even for our image. What do you think about this? Do you think this is an extension of Musajja w'ekikoofiira Ntegeeza Muzeeyi, his power on the African continent? By the way, for fun fact, did you know that Uganda has a permanent representative on the in the African Union? Just so you know. What does this mean for Uganda? Where does it put it? And where does it leave it or mean for our internal politics? I remain Martin, and see you in the next episode. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share, and let's chat and grow together. Thank you. Peace.